leave. You gotta pay.
I got the message. I done paid you exactly what you asked for. Let my hair go.
I don't care.
Let my hair go.
I don't care. Give me my phone. I'm gonna do a live. Go ahead.
Let my hair go.
I'll do the same to you.
She's
I'm
here.
not leaving.
She don't want you to.
She don't want to pay.
She don't want you to pay, sir.
Man, show the money. Show what I paid.
You pay, but we're gonna fix it. You not leaving.
Show what I paid.
I'm not showing nothing. You didn't pay enough. This is the money, but you're not leaving.
Hello?
Man, you sound crazy.
Yeah, come in.
Bro, let my hair go.
We cannot leave you because
Man, I'm finna sue you, bro. I'm finna sue you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you too.
I said sue.
Okay.
Now let me go.
We're gonna sue you too.
Now you wanna threaten me?
Yeah, because you hit me first.
Man, let me go.
Leave.
No, I did, bro. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix it.
Nah, you ain't doing nothing. Let me go.
You're not leaving.
Welcome to Tank Talks TV. I am unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I know how. What a day. I'm so over half of this shit today, but hey, we're here. So, as you just seen, if you've seen some of the stories going on, 3 African braiders at this shop, black, foundational black women. Love to get their hair braided, it's a protective style sometimes, keeps stuff not to worry about, doing a hair every day and different things like that. This beautiful black sister was in the braider shop, and I think from what I've heard, the price was $200, and she ended up getting told it was $250. And you can see, we're going to see what happened transferring through that part of that. So this is very distressing, but hold your seats. Let's look back. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Let's go through. Now let's do the full thing first. Let's go.
Some months ago that a lot of black women were saying that they were going to start boycotting the African braiding salons due to horrible customer service and, issues with pricing. There were issues with fist fights happening in these salons, and they said they was going to go to black American braiders so they don't have these issues and problems. And you had a lot of different people, like, for instance, Nadine, she's one of the big ones, come out and saying, oh, look, I apologize for what they're doing, et cetera. And many of them say, just give us a chance because, hey, if black American women don't go to the braiding salons, then, hey, who's going to really go? White people. Now, fast forward, they have one in Birmingham, Alabama, Mama's Gifted Hands. And she decides to, this one sister, go and make, a text message thread, and you'll see this in the video. They agree on a price. But when the sister get there, this woman ups the price. And because that wasn't the agreement, I want you to watch what this woman decided to do and then watch what ended up happening to them in the end.
Yeah, record us.
Let my hair go.
I'm not leaving.
Let it go.
I'm not leaving. You gotta pay.
Bro, I got the message. I done paid you exactly what you asked for. Let my hair go.
I don't care.
Let my hair go.
I don't care. Give me my phone. I'm gonna do a live. Go ahead.
Let my hair go.
I'll do the same to you.
She's
I'm not
here.
leaving.
She don't want you to.
She don't want to pay.
She don't want you to pay, sir.
Man, show the money. Show what I paid.
You pay, but we're gonna fix it. You not leaving.
Show what I paid.
I'm not showing nothing. You didn't pay enough. This is the money, but you're not leaving.
Hello?
Man, you sound crazy.
Yeah, come in.
Bro, let my hair go.
We cannot leave you because
Man, I'm finna sue you, bro. I'm finna sue you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you too.
I said sue.
Okay.
Now let me go.
We're gonna sue you too.
Now you wanna threaten me?
Yeah, because you hit me first.
Man, let me go.
Leave.
No, I did, bro. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix it.
Nah, you ain't doing nothing. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix this.
Bro, let me go.
You're not leaving. From la porte. Oh, look at this. She pays $250. You can pay $250 for
You didn't say 250 on the
Okay, I told you just pay for the hair and leave.
News desk. Yeah, it was an intense TikTok video with more than 1 million views showing a Birmingham woman's experience being locked inside of a braiding salon and having her hair pulled out over $50. The suspects have been identified as Asatu Kamara, Julia Ondo, and Gladys Nzinga Kumba, all of Birmingham. They have been charged with kidnapping and assault in connection to the incident that happened last Saturday at Mama Gifted Hands on Parkway East. Jessica Odom, the victim in this case, told WBTM 13 she texted the salon owner directly to book her appointment. In the text messages, you can see how she asked how much for boho knotless braids, and the owner responded with $200. Well, apparently human hair was used to do the style, and the owner said she owed another $50. Odom said she started walking toward the door when the owner asked her for $30 instead of that. If she couldn't pay the $30, she could sit down so the owner could actually cut the hair out. Well, that's when Odom claims the owner locked her inside the salon. Odom said that she tussled with the owner and other employees while trying to unlock the door and finally got it opened when she felt someone grab her by the hair. Odom said that they pushed her back into the salon, locked the door again. In video that you see right here showing the employees pulling on her hair for another 30 to 40 minutes until police actually showed up. All suspects were taken into custody without incident today. They remain in the Jefferson County Jail without bond.
Let me tell you something, what I've seen with not just, some African immigrants, but we've seen this a lot with the Asians immigrants. We've seen this with Arab immigrants. They always resort to this. I've been covering this for years. How many times have we seen the same process? They're trying to lock you in, fist fighting with you, and all of that. It seems when they come from in their country, they have the scarcity mentality. And when you have a scarcity mentality, you're willing to do something like that. You're willing to fight. Now, in this country, if somebody don't pay us, we get you on camera. We call the police. They file theft of service. They'll say, hey,
Black women, Black American women, unite. Do what y'all do best. Do what y'all do best. Do what the fuck y'all do best. This has been really much for me. I'm getting, to understand this has been a trending type of topic, really. But I've always known that Africans and our cousins don't like us that much. I'm not sure of always why. I don't give a fuck. But this is the reason of why we have to draw the lines of supporting everything, and we have to get over this thing with us and with our own selves as being Black Americans and fix the inside, because shit like this right here, we don't do that. Yeah, we've had some instances like that, but this right here is just crazy. And then she basically scammed her, and not no shade, but sometimes a lot of them are. Let's finish this.
Give them the money back or whatever the case may be, but we're not gonna fight with you like that over that $50. Just and you. This is the thing. You didn't even agree. The woman didn't agree to pay an extra $50. She sat in the chair and you just did that to her. That's on you if you use the wrong hair. It's not on her. So that's why they got arrested. You get a kid.
And then on top of it too, how the hell do you get arrested just about this, right? How do you get yourself in a situation where you in jail over $50 and it's hard, stern proof that the price was the price before she got there, But, needless to say, I think if it had been a group of Black women there, it don't like it was a lot of people in the building, but I think it would have went a lot different. But I think it's really good for Black Americans now to make sure we draw our line real strong in the saying is that we are no longer POCs. We're no longer people of color. We love y'all, whatever. We all can be melanated, but sometimes they don't mean we fuck with each other the right way. And but I hate this for this sister, but yeah, we're gonna get down through here. Excuse my energy, but yeah, this is fucked up, and I'm already tired. So let's go. Hit like, hit subscribe if you are here. Welcome. And I'm glad you're here. Let's go check out the rest of this.
Kidnapping charge, and a kidnapping charge. That's why they can't get bail. Assault, you get bail for that. But kidnapping. Let me tell a lot of you immigrants something that come to this country. Keep that mess in your homeland. We don't do that here. Trying to fight with people and locking people in there. You not have no authority to.
Now, I ain't gonna say we don't do that here. We do that to each other. That's our motherfucking business. Mind y'all business. Worry about what the Black American people got going on. We can handle our own shit. We've been over here 400 plus years. We know what to do. All we gotta do is have one big barbecue and get Big Mama back out there. We'll be all right. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? But don't come over here attacking our people. What the hell wrong with y'all? See there? See there? See there? Y'all thought we was immigrants? Fuck wrong with y'all?
To lock people in there. That's where the kidnapping come from. She has a right to leave. She has a right to leave. You want to call the police and file a report or something, that's one thing. They'll deal with her about that. But you cannot be fighting with people. Why do y'all get that way? Fighting. If you agree.
And I was just telling my best friend this earlier, like, don't get me wrong, but Jamaicans, Africans, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're very Black Americans, we are very loving and forgiving people, only because I think of what slavery did to us in a way. So our generation passed down where we had to forgive our slave masters. So I think that being so big, we can forgive everybody now. And no, our ancestors paved the way for them to get their ass over here and come over here and chill and be in business. And the black dollar is one of the most important dollars in the USA. So the change that we need to make is gonna be in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? In the pocket. Stop buying shit and stop supporting their ass. You know what I'm saying? We need to find a way to get along with our own, because this shit right here going on ain't gonna work.
Price, you showed on camera, she paid the $200. That's why y'all in jail. So what can y'all learn from this? You're not in your homeland. Now in your homeland, maybe y'all can fight like that and hold people in and keep people hostage. Maybe you can do that in your homeland. But over here, we don't do that. Or you're going to go to jail. They bring those cultures over here with them. That's why you couldn't have me in charge of immigration. I'd be like, hey, look, whatever culture, whatever attitude you had over there, you better leave it at that airport where you left from. When you come over here.
This is stupid. This sound like something. Okay, this ain't old school right here. This is old school. Okay, thank you, brother. Okay, it's not playing. Exactly. It's gonna be on the application. Okay. Leave. When you come to work, you had to leave your attitude outside. The same thing when you come over here. Going all that bullshit, bro. It's embarrassing. I love it. It's funny. Oh yeah.
We do business a certain way. We live a certain way. We have certain customs and rules here. If I go to your homeland, it's the same thing. You have certain customs and rules there that I have to abide by. What do I look like after working all those hours braiding people trying to fist fight? Once again, bad understanding. The woman said, I'm going to sue you. I'll shoot you too. So you sitting up there, the woman didn't even say nothing about shooting. She said suing. Now y'all three dummies in jail. And on top of that, you know how ICE is going on right now. You know they're going to be looking for a reason to try to deport you behind. So that.
Now, I did hear through the grapevine. I got to find a video, but I heard that they were going to get deported, which they should. You going to learn today. You going to learn. Yeah, this might be America. Yeah, we might be whatever, but goddamn it, guess what? You want to be over here. We ain't trying to go over there. So you going to respect us, or you going to get the fuck on down. Period. Y'all can't. It's enough, and they be like, it's black on black. Yes. We motherfucking know that. However, a lot of it is systematic. A lot of it is oppression. A lot of it is just shit that's passed down. But let us deal with that. We've been dealing with it. We'll find a way. However, you can't bring your ass over here and criticize and beat up our people. We cannot do that, especially our black women. What the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We support everything y'all do. We music, food, dance, everything. You know what I'm saying? Culture, we respect it. So you gotta respect ours too. And you can't be over $50. Yeah, ship that. Matter of fact, I don't know. Lock their ass the fuck up. Yeah.
You may get your behind deported. Because you know how right now they say immigrants that's committing crimes, they want to deport you. So all three of them may get deported. And for what? For what? For putting hair in there that woman didn't agree to? And you wonder why some sister said, yeah, I'm cool on them. Because I don't see Black American braiders in videos like this.
Nope, you do not. So yeah, that's the first part of this. So let's go look at some reaction videos. Let's go over here. I think I threw some together. Let's check this out.
You know her, the one that the young lady called and wanted to, they did a text. Let me say that, excuse me. Let me rewind that back and give it to you, the facts. She said, hey, text message, hey, I want to get my hair some medium and boho braids. How much? She said this, that, and other. She came up with 200. She said, okay, I'll be there at 4. The young lady walked through the door. Oh, they was nice. Customer service was nice. They gave her some wine. Okay. She sat down. She started doing her hair. So when they got finished, she was like, she paid the lady $200. The lady said, oh, no. You paid me $50 more. The lady said, no, I paid you what you told me to pay you. They grabbing her hair. They tussling back and forth. 911. Yeah, pull up. So 911 rebuked the tape. Like, ma'am, stop. You can't be doing that to her like this. You said 200. She paid you 200. No, I put human hair in her hair. No. Like I said, pulled out some of her hair. And I hear a lot of people going around on social media, oh, I would have put them hands on. No. The way you need to do that, go down there and press charges on her because it was assault. See, when you start hitting these people in their pockets and start closing their doors like y'all did LaCrystal Bond. Let's do Mama gifted hands. Let's shut her down and don't use her no more. Let me see if y'all gonna make a big stink like y'all do that. See, y'all want to do it for a nurse. Let's see if y'all do it for a braider, an African braider. Let's see.
Having the girl's hair.
Let me pause right here. Like I said, black women unite. Do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I'm with her 110%. Real talk. Hit their ass in their pocket. Press charges, goddamn it. Let their ass gone,
Here trying to pull it out her head, saying that she owed her more money, and she was like, because when she used human hair, and the girl was like, I didn't ask for that. So I mean, these Africans, they've been rude. They think it's funny. Like, I was going to them in East St. Louis and St. Louis, and they think it's funny when you tender-headed. They be combing your hair with a little bitty ass comb. They are rude. They put their feet all up on the counter, and then they talk loud.
Hold on. I'm bald headed as a skeleton. I ain't got no hair. But you telling me I know black hair is very coarse and curly and got kinks and stuff. You tell me they go and get hair. Hold on. I gotta find a comb. I ain't got one around me. But they go and get a like a teeth the thing a small man. Bruh. Man, let me tell you something. When I tell you, bruh, I been popped up, man. Moving on.
All around you and everything. Like, I mean, it's got to be somebody better. You got to find somebody better. Stop giving these people your money. I quit their ass a long time ago because I was like, the last time is the last time, and they just want our money and they don't care. It's like, I've met a couple nice ones, but most of all of the ones that I've dealt with have been fucked for real. Like,
and that's true. And sometimes, let me tell you something. I'm gonna throw this out here. You gotta be careful sometimes too, because sometimes hair in a way can be deep. Back in the day we had them real beauticians with they had the hot comb you had to put on the stove, and your mom would be there for like 4 or 5 hours. They come out and everybody still be at church on Sunday morning. Those are the same. Bring those sisters back. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people that don't like you or like your culture or like sometimes they can be praying and putting things in your hair. You trying to figure out why the fuck your life is all crazy and shit. And the beauty shop been down there. What I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So you gotta be careful. I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but yeah.
them African braiders are horrible. They do not care about us. They don't care how we feel. None of that.
We have been telling y'all to boycott Africans because at the end of the day, they don't like you. They like your money. And then some people are saying, well, they want something from me and I want something from them. But let me tell you something. It's all about how you treat folks. It's all about how you treat people, if y'all want me to speak proper. But I don't mind you going to anybody as long as they treat you right. You understand? You should be able to go get a service and get treated right. People are nice to you when they trying to get your money. But when they get your money, they dog you out. My whole thing is the way they went about that situation was totally wrong. They told her $200 over the phone. When she got there, the price changed. Then, instead of just letting the girl go, they pushed her back up in the shop and they pulled her hair. I don't think it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I can't speak for all black Americans if every time I make these kind of videos and posts, y'all say, well, they ain't do me like that. Well, they didn't do me like that. And I hate when y'all do that because at the end of the day, like, it go on too much. Like, it happens.
My sister, I completely agree. That's why I say black women assimilate. Like, listen, we're at a time and point where we have to take a stand about who we are and what we deserve, because our dollar, say what the fuck you want to say, every other country come over here and our culture, and we really encourage and we thrive others, you know what I'm saying, for what we do, which is really powerful, you know what I'm saying, which is really good. But however, use that power for something right that would benefit us as a people by putting that money back in our community, by doing things that would benefit us, but nothing in the instance of teaching our young black women how to braid or what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because this sure is crazy, bro. Real talk is crazy.
A lot. It happens often.
Y'all gotta start knowing what shops y'all going to. I happened to come across a video that was telling you like about how these shops, them braiding shops, they will offer you food, drinks, and you thinking you paying one price, and by the time they done, your price done hiked up an extra $100 because they offered you food and drinks and shit. Be careful, I'm telling you, they know how to scam. They know how to scam.
The bias that we're talking about on here every day is the bias that allows that sort of treatment to enter the room. And I'm specifically talking about the anti-Black ideals that different communities possess. If you think about it, certain things don't happen to certain people because there is protection, right? But the idea that Black American women are loud and boisterous and violent and, they deserve poor treatment is why this was able to transpire. She would not have put her hands on anyone else. This, of course, did not start with Black people. It started with the construct of Black women as subhuman, and Black people as wild animals or katas who don't have any culture and any moral compass to do anything other than steal and destroy. All that to say, white America really did a number on us. And you can see it ricochet in, different things like this. But it's really important that some of these ideals get, really all of these ideals get deconstructed. As an update, it looks like the store owner is now in jail. So it's in the hands of the law now. But the bias is still there. The attitudes are still there. And so those are things that we have to deconstruct. Or at a minimum, there has to be some new rules of engagement, period.
How dumb can you be as a business owner? Now, Mama's Gifted Hands, I think that's what it is. This woman communicated to the braider that she wanted some braids in her head for $200. They set it up. She goes to the appointment. She get her hair done. She like it, blah, blah, blah. She paid a lady. What they discussed, the woman want $50 more. After all that was discussed, you as a business owner know the questions to ask. So, or the information to give out. So if you felt like it's going to be $50 more for some human hair, because that's what it was about, human hair, you should have told the lady that. You have to own up to what you said, what you agreed. You have to go with that. That's the dumbest thing ever. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to risk getting sued. You're going to risk losing business, because that's what's about to happen. That's what needs to happen. And she needs to go to jail. I'm talking about the lady that came, the customer. Go after that bad girl, because you don't want no refund. You passed the refund. No. And then they pulled your hair out. Get paid, honey. Get paid. Don't worry. You don't even need a thank you, baby. And
Get paid, sister. Get paid. Hey, Black sister, get paid. For real. I'm gonna listen. If this was me, listen, listen, sister. I'd be suing that braiding shop to the point where they would have to either give me the owner's key, the deed, or either every piece of the land it stands on. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that. I think those women, after they get deported, I want to see can you do a lawsuit for them as well. But yeah, we're gonna finish this. Then we'll be out. Hit like, subscribe. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Or welcome, I'm Unapologetic Tank, and welcome to Tank Talks TV. And I'm getting a text. Let's go.
Us as black women, especially if you're in Birmingham, you need to not support her. Don't patronize that company. There's other places to go. Understood? We need to stick together. I mean, I'm in Texas, so I can't do nothing about it. But the people in Birmingham, don't get that woman no money.
And for all y'all that have had problems with mama gifted hands in Birmingham, Alabama, we need y'all to start reporting stuff. See, the problem with a lot of these situations that are popping up, we know that y'all ain't the first. We know that y'all ain't the first. My thing is, y'all don't have the ability to communicate. So if you communicate, she would have said, no, use the other hair on me. Don't put no human hair. You decided to put human hair in her head, and you thought that this lady was just going to pay you and not question why you did not explain to her that you was going to put human hair in her hair. So yeah, stay on that ass.
This is why I try to find somebody that can do my child hair and ain't ratchet. Because this stuff these new beauticians is doing to kids, cutting hair out, talking crazy, this, that, and the third is beyond me. Now we got somebody named Gifted Hands. She don't sit up there and cut the baby braids out because the mother was taking too long to come pick her up. As she said, the mother said she didn't have the money, or whatever happened with Gifted Hands. Gifted Hands won't be gifted no more because Gifted Hands would have been up under the jail cell before I put my gifted hands on her.
I completely agree. That is wild. In conclusion, okay, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate for a moment, and I'll say this: you can get your hair did, of course. Make sure you got all your corn, but most foundational Black American women, I'm sorry saying that, they do, because they're really serious about their hair. It's a cultural thing, whatever, about your business, but at the same time, I think this is a wake up call to all Black American women. Like, we have to really, maybe, I don't know. I can't speak on what y'all want to do with hair because I think that's out of order, even being gay. I don't want being gay. I don't know. But in conclusion, I hope that being devil's advocate, yeah, get your money. But at the end of the day, man, that's crazy. But yeah, Black women unite. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'm Unapologetic Tank, and this is Tanks TV 1, and it is Tanks TV 2. But everything is going to be in the descriptions down below. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully you like my beard. I shaped it up. Yeah. Give me a like, hit me a subscribe, and help me get into the algorithm. All right, peace out. Y'all have a